Today we are working on PowerPoint Chapter 1 Grader project. You need to make sure you've downloaded all the files and know where they are so you can access them because you will need them. So this is what you should start with. Step 2 says to apply the basis theme in the blue variant. So click on Design. Here's your themes. The basis theme is this one right here. The blue variant is right here. On the title slide, enter Montgomery Construction Incorporated. Have to put a comma in. Montgomery Construction, comma, Incorporated. For the subtitle, we build it better. Step 4, create a new slide 3 using the title and content slide. So on the Home tab, click New Slide, and we want title and content. Make sure you were on slide 2 when you did that, so it will be a new slide 3. So the title is Current Projects. Enter the following bullet list. If you don't have the printed instructions on your screen or a printout in your hand, you probably need to get that to make it easier to do this. So you'll make sure you capitalize the words that are capitalized and spell everything correctly. So it's Rawson Farm Estates, St. Bartholomew Church, Clifton Community Center, Holly Suites Hotel. So that's all that goes on slide 3. Step 5, display slide 2. So click on slide 2. I'm going to close these design ideas, I don't need them. So display slide 2. Use the reuse slides command. So click on reuse slides right here. We're going to click here and we're going to click browse. Go to wherever you saved everything. When you extracted these files, go to wherever that is, and you're looking for LMO _grader P1A-2. So that's this one right here, and select choose content. We want to insert slides 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's uncheck this box that says use source formatting because we don't want that formatting. So I'm going to click 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've inserted those. And then you may close the reuse slides pane when you're finished. So close that. Step 6. On slide 1, so go to slide 1, change the font of the title and subtitle to Cambria. So I'm going to highlight all of this up here. I'm going to change this to Cambria. Then I'm going to select this, I could have selected both of them, I just didn't for whatever reason. Cambria. Change the font size of the subtitle to 32. So I'm on this right here. It's 22 now, so change it to 32. Left align the title and the subtitle. So click right here to left align it. Click this one and left align that one as well. Change the font color of the title to dark teal text 2. So highlight this and dark teal text 2, which is this one right here. On slide 7, so go to slide 7, change the line spacing of the entire bullet list to 1.5. So I'm going to highlight this bullet list. I'm going to go up here on line spacing, click the down arrow and select 1.5, and that spaced that out like it should be. Go back up to slide 1 and click on that slide, and we're going to click Review, Spelling and Grammar. Step 7 says to check the spelling and change all occurrences of the misspelled word restoration to the correct spelling, restoration, and ignore the name Kind Man. So the first thing that comes up is this, and we're going to click Ignore. And then on restoration, we're going to click Change. On this one, we're going to click Change as well. On this one, we're going to click Change as well. And then it says spell check is complete, so click OK. Step 8, display slide 4. So go to slide 4. Change the layout to to content. So on the Home tab, click the down arrow on Layout. Change it to content. In the right content placeholder, insert the downloaded church JPEG picture file. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select Pictures. I'm going to go to wherever I downloaded my stuff. I'm going to select Church and click Insert. Resize the picture to be 3.5 inches high. So right now the height is 2.67, so I'm just going to bump that up to 3.5. The width should be 4.67. It should adjust automatically. Position it so its left edge aligns with the center of the slide and its top edge aligns with the 2.5 inch mark above 0 on the vertical ruler. If your rulers aren't displayed, you need to click View and then check the ruler box to display those. So I'm going to select the picture and I'm going to drag it over, and when you get to the center you're going to see this red dotted line to the left of it. That's how you know you're in the center. Then I'm going to drag it up to where it's 2.5, the top of it. So right there. So you can see that it's lined up with 2.5 and it's centered. It's right on this 0 right here. Step 10, use the corrections gallery to change both the brightness and contrast of the picture to plus 20%. So I'm going to right click on the picture and I'm going to click Format Picture. When I do that, now I'm going to click right here where it says Picture, and this takes me to Picture Corrections. And I'm going to change the brightness and the contrast to plus 20%. So I'm just going to click on this and bump that up to 20 for brightness. Same thing on the contrast. You can type it, however you want to get it. So plus 20 on both of those. Apply the Mosaic Bubbles Artistic Effect. So click Format up here. Go to Artistic Effects. And the Mosaic Bubbles is right here. So click on that. And the Reflected Bevel Black Picture Style. Here's your picture styles. Click the down arrow and reflected bevel black is right here, so click that. Step 11, rearrange the slide so that slide 3, I'm going to close this, I'm going to open up the slide sorter. So slide 3, the new services become slide 2, so I'm just going to slide this over here. Slide 7, which is current projects, becomes slide 3. So I'm just going to move it up here. And then move slide 4, which is company history, to the end of the presentation. So company history is now slide 7. Apply the fade transition to all slides with the duration set to 1.5. So click on transitions. We want this to be 1.5. Choose to advance on mouse click or change this after to 10 seconds. So applied fade transition, and we want it to apply to all slides. So click on fade. We want the duration, I need to bump this up to 1.5 on mouse click after 10 seconds and click apply to all. And when you click apply to all, you can see that every slide now has 10 seconds on it. And if you click on that slide, no matter what slide you click on, you should see fade. You should see the duration is 1.5 on mouse click and after 10. So if you check each slide, you know you did it right if all of those are selected. Step 13, we'll change this back to normal view. Step 13, create a footer on all slides except the title slide. So let's click insert and go to header and footer. Make sure slide is selected. We don't want it on the title slide, so include the date and time set to update automatically. So check the date and time box. Include slide numbers, so check the slide number box. Type Montgomery Construction in the footer, so click footer, and we're going to type Montgomery Construction. Make sure you capitalize both words. And we do not want it on the title slide, so check that box and then click apply to all. So now if you click on each slide, you would see the date, Montgomery Construction, and the slide number on each one of those if you did that correctly. Run the presentation and slideshow view from the beginning to preview the slides. So click slideshow from beginning. If you were to wait 10 seconds, it would go through, but I'm just going to click the arrow. You can click the mouse to advance through till you get to the end of that. And then go back to the title slide. Step 14, enter Montgomery Construction Presentation as the title property. So to get to properties, we click File, and here's our properties. And we're going to delete what's there. We're going to type Montgomery Construction Presentation. Montgomery Construction Presentation. In the tags, we are going to type services, comma, projects, comma, restoration. Then the next thing says to change the print options to handouts, 9 slides horizontal. So if you click print On the slides, click slides, and in the handouts we want 9 slides horizontal. Click that. Step 15, save and close the presentation. Exit PowerPoint and submit the file as directed. So you'll save it and submit it in Pearson, and the computer will grade it for you.